Woo. All right. That is good to go. And we are good to go. Okie doke. Yay, we can play some F1. What do we got? All right, development updates. We are right behind Mercedes. Gonna rain during the race, maybe at the end. And all of our developments failed. Awesome, awesome. Let's go to those and see what we can fix. Oh, that's right. I've already spent my research points. So that's what we're going to be doing during practice here, is trying to get as much research points as we can, and then we can hopefully save some of these improvements that we've made over the season, because they are going to be gone by the end of the season due to some regulation changes. So we can get that fixed. Until then, let's just let's throw on a shitty engine. We're going to throw on all the shitty parts just so we can fuck around in practice. We don't have to worry about losing too much into them. Gearbox, more than good. Yeah, we're going to be fine. So, let's go ahead in the first practice. I have never run this course, so it's going to be fun. Trying to see how this is going to work. Let's see. Perfect. Let's have a little fun.
Welcome to a glorious day here by the Black Sea. We're at the Sochi Autodrome for what could be a really exciting Grand Prix weekend. The final alterations are being made in the garages as the teams prepare to send their cars out for the first time.
All right. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I don't know this track at all, so this is gonna be fun. First thing is I am going to grab a car setup from Steam because I don't trust my own setups. Russia, Russia, Russia.
When you get a chance, make sure to run some of our practice programs. They don't all need to be done in one session, but there's valuable data there to help race strategy and car development.
Alright, we'll just do a quick drive out here, see how well the car does,
Under our belt.
and just kind of go from there. One thing I did realize is that my feedback is a little higher than normal. Let's go fix that. It's still going to be loud, but maybe less so. Yeah, I had that feedback strength way up. Ooh, let's do it to 40. It should be a little nicer. Alright. Now I expect him to do pretty good in these on this track, just because it's a lot of high-speed corners, and the McLaren just kind of really does excel at that. But we'll see. Oof.
You have a lot of wing damage. Box for a new one. Understood. Stopping this lap.
Ooh. Who would have guessed that missing half your front wing makes it really hard to turn? Holy crap. Woot. Oh god. There we go. Alright. It's going to probably take me at least like 10 laps to get used to this track. I am, like I said, I barely know it except from like watching it on TV, and it's so much different once you're actually in the, on the track. Do 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 do. All right. We'll stick with the hard tires. Go around the track a few more times, and I'll work on the track acclimatization program and have a little fun with it.
Spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Ah, good, Jeff. Now let's see. Yep, we'll go back out on the hards here. I'll just do a flying lap. Try to get one solid good lap time in and see where I can where I stand. Hopefully not 20th, but we know we can come back from that if we need to. So let's see what happens. Oh shit.
Be careful with the front wing.
Whoop whoop whoop.
sustain this level of damage.
Oof.
Good work. You seem to have a solid handle on the lap. Let's try and perfect each turn. Remember that chaining good corners together will give you a consistency bonus. Great stuff. You pretty much nailed this circuit. This is a really strong foundation to build from over the weekend.
Ooh, I want to retry that one. Let's give this another shot. Dang.
Okay, test complete, and that looked bad. Are you alright?
Oh man. Alright, let's try that again. Boom.
Program complete and a job well done.
Alright, well we're doing better than Gasly, and that's good. I don't expect to be using hard tires during the race anyways, so you know, this is a good way to start it, just to kind of see like how good I can do. But we'll see how it goes. This track, I don't know, doesn't really seem to eat up the tires as much as other tracks do.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up. Come in this lap, please. Box this. Okay, we can take you this lap.
Alright, that wasn't too bad. Like I said, at least we're not in dead last, and the two people ahead of us are using medium and soft tires, so honestly, I think things are looking good. But let's see here kind of how everyone else does once the field gets a little more rubber on it, and we'll see how fast it goes. Yes, so let's see how this is. Good. Ba, 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 ba. All right. So actually not too bad with the corners. The only one I see there is right around turn 4. I have a little issue coming out of, and turn 15. So we can keep an eye on that when I'm going through my practice here. But honestly, I feel like I'm on pace. So let's see what we can do. We're going to accelerate time a little bit. We're going to pay attention to the charts, see how far down we go. Looks, again, right now that on the hard tires we are still in the top, and we're not anymore. And that's okay. Oh, look at that. I decided to get my microphone all mixed up. One sec. And it's still mixed up. Oh. Would you look at that? It's better. Okay. Now then, let's see. So now that we have gone drastically down the field here, 16th place, actually still not bad considering we've been on hard tires. The only one person better than us is Perez, who has a very good car right now at this point in the season. So why don't we do some tire management, see how quick we can do this. We'll just do a nice drive out and go from there.
Engine fired. We're set.
Okie doke. Oof, that pit lane is always heavy. A lot of curbs. Alright, gonna get my tires warmed up for this first stint here of just trying to do some tire management. Ooh, that was not a good turn. And we're gonna see, oh, that's because my wing's a little broken. And they didn't repair it? Jerks. Is there a way to say I want to repair my wing? Nope. Not Not in practice. Alright. I actually want to see. Maybe I did. I must have hit the wing
Right, coming at the end of this lap.
on my outlap. That's weird. I'm going to see if I can't get that repaired. Weird. Alright, we'll do this here. Go back in here. We'll try this again. Alright. Do a little, oh yeah, that's right. They still haven't fixed my, wing. You know what? I feel like the only way that they're going to fix my wing is if I take the rest of it clean
Our
off.
best lap so far is a 1 minute 40.0.
So why don't we do that? That's a weird glitch. I don't know. I would just like it. So, I don't know. It doesn't want to repair the wing, so we're going to make it so that I have to repair the wing. We'll just hit a little wall here. Perfect. Now then, return to the garage. Let's try this again. Perfect. Now you want to repair my wing. That's great.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
And let's go out. Flying lap. Tire management. All that jazz. Oh, not gonna drink a water, I guess. Well, I'll wait till my next stint. Wah. So as you guys know, I've been doing these every week or so, and since there's always a slight lapse in, I think it's like, you know, sometimes you have a week or so or 2 weeks in between Grand Prix. I'm finally catching up to the real life one. Obviously, we had the Russian one a few weeks back, and now, yeah, so it's something to kind of look forward to here that we're going to kind of be ahead of the game soon. It's going to be sick. Woo! We can't do that. That's not the way this is gonna work. All right, let's pretend that never happened.
test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Alright, nice and easy. We're in 10th place, which is better. Again, and that's with me still having about 20 minutes of total experience on this track. So, you know, the only thing we can do is get better from here. Well, that's not true. But we can at least try our best. So, yeah, like I said, the McLaren here is just so good with these high-speed corners, especially at this point in the career mode. I put so much effort into the aerodynamics, so that's how it goes. Please buy you F1 2019. No. It does look good, though, doesn't it? I'll tell you what, if you donate $50, I will gladly buy this game for you. Whatever console you want.
3 laps of fuel remaining.
Woohoo! Alright, well, then I'll make you a deal. If you donate $70, I'll buy the game for you.
That last lap moves us into 9th.
Hey, I never said I was good at dealing. Or racing, for that matter. Hey, Uber Eats is pretty good. DoorDash is fine, but also I found out about this new one called GoPuff, and all they do is deliver fucking snacks to you, like from anywhere. And it's just like, there are days when I just want fucking Ben and Jerry's, you know? I want a pint of it in my mouth, and I can just get it delivered to me. Fuck yeah. Doesn't even have to be from anywhere. I mean, like, damn. Go Puff, haha, weed, heh, ho.
Fuel is marginal. Box within 2 laps. Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Alright, so 9th place on medium tires, not pushing too hard. I think we're going to be looking pretty good come qualifying, but we'll see what happens here. As I try to push a little harder and see if we can get a better position. And, you know, obviously this is only P1, so I know even the AI is not pushing that hard either. But it is worth, well, it makes me feel better. It makes me feel better, even if I get first place on the easiest practice. Straight into quali with no practice. That sounds like a terrible idea. Only because I literally don't know this map. I mean, this track. I have never raced it before today. I've seen it on TV, and boy, it's a lot different. So,
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
who would have guessed? I'm not gonna box. I'm gonna see if I can get a better lap time. Nope, sure ain't. Oh shit, that's hilarious. Let's try that again. Jesus. Okay. Still in ninth. That's fine. Let's head on over to the garage. Slippery AF, I know. I can only blame the track and totally not my throttle discipline. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do some fuel management. What do we got? We have 30 minutes left in P1. That's not too bad. The only ones beating us are Hamilton and Verstappen on medium tires. Everyone else has done their softs. I'm kind of going to wait for that. And also, I'm on my worst power unit, so I'm not even bringing that in until Q3. So things should work just fine. Let's go on to, fuel management. Just go right down the line. Keep on working on trying to get these...
We're 19th in the speed trap, 198.4 miles per hour.
Thank you, Jeff. All right. Alright, so now I gotta learn about lifting and coasting. Or just doing that. So one thing is I just pretty much shift a little earlier. That kind of does help out with the fuel management. I'm not really too sure if there's any tips or tricks yet. It's just kind of like let go earlier, shift earlier, but still try to maintain that good time. Welcome to the stream, now with sexy overlays if you follow me, and you can donate if you really want to. This is Diablo 3. Yeah, so what we're doing is we are currently trying to get to some weird cow level or something, I don't know. Very strange, and they just start going moo. It's very, very awkward. And before someone corrects me and says that's Diablo 2, I don't care.
That's an acceptable map, but you're capable of more if you work at it.
Yeah, so basically, one of the things that is going to make this course really good for me is that this car is very, good at high-speed corners. The aerodynamics are really good. The top speed, not too much. So, it's going to look really fucking cool when I qualify in, 4th place or whatever. Not to be too proud, but I think this is going to be how it's going to go. So yeah, this thing is hitting probably about, there's no low-speed corners either, which is kind of weird. Like, Russia is just like, you're almost constantly going 140 miles an hour at least, except in these last two corners, but you're always just going quick. So it makes it really fun. For me, at least.
You weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Thank you, Jeff. Not much. How you doing? Thanks for joining the stream, Wonderland. Oh, Wonderrud? Wonderrud. Whatever. I'm gonna get names wrong, and that's okay. Wonderrude. I'm gonna just say that. Sounds good. In fact, I'm calling you that for the rest of the time now. Oh, okay. Well, Wonderrude it is. As for Ch, I don't know. What do you? How do you want it to be pronounced? I've been calling you Ch 604 this whole time. Whoop! Ooh, that was close. Let's see if we can pit in this lap. CH. You just want me to say CH? It's just called Two Brothers.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
My basin. You. Oh. Well, that's nice. How very nice. Okie dokie. So what is this game? This is F1 2019.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Basically a Formula One, as close as we're going to get to a simulator, but still kind of like actually fun and not a full simulator. But yeah, so we're doing career mode. I have been working probably on, I don't know, 20 races now, and finally starting to get things underway.
So far, our fastest
Jeff,
man
shut
was a
up!
1:38.2.
You got your flu shot and your arm hurts. Well, boy, I guess it was worth a shot though, huh? Jeff is my I don't know what you would call him. He's my
We're 20th in the speed
oh
trap.
my god. This is Jeff talking right now.
177.1 miles per hour.
Yeah. Manager, race director for my team. Team principal. That's it. That is the official title. He's my team principal. Jeff is my pimp. All right. So we're actually doing. Let's see. We're at 18 minutes left on this practice. We're just gonna fuck around for a little bit, and then I'm gonna. So we're gonna move a little quicker here. Blah blah blah. Let's get some time off. We're gonna spend the last maybe like 9 or 8 minutes here, just kind of doing a regular practice run. Not really gonna do much effort. Then we're gonna go into practice 2, and then we're gonna have some fun. Then we're gonna go into practice 3. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna go nowhere else after that. Maybe qualifying, but that depends on how I'm feeling. So let's go ahead and drive out.
All clear the garage, please. Car ready to leave.
I'll clear the garage. Race fucking day is tomorrow, Fat Caddington, so you need to just hold your fucking horses. Today I am practicing and doing some qualifying, and you get to see how fast this track is compared to Singapore from last week. Yes, race day! Ha! So I'm glad that you guys can see chat now on my fucking screen. I still cannot see chat. I have to. I know, but I want to text and drive. I want to see and talk to all of my stream friends. I have the little wheel and everything. First of all, this is a yeah. I mean, you're right. It's not. It's average size. If anyone who's watching right now hasn't followed me yet, go ahead and smash that follow button, and then you can see the sexy overlay that I have that shows up when you follow me. I think you'll quite enjoy it. Unless you're all following me, at which point that's kind of moot, but give it a shot. Ooh, I heard that sound. Thank you for following me, Wonder Root. I really appreciate it. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, bad news. It's not the worst news. My browser just decided to close because my computer wanted to try to restart. So now, on my MacBook, so now I can't see chat. I'll restart it in a sec. So you guys, once again, just talk amongst yourself, have some fun. And I will open up the browser when I get a chance. I really hope no one follows me because I can't thank them directly. Wink. Wink. I just love when the computer is like, I'm going to restart, so I'm actually just going to shut everything down. Like, I'm not going to prompt you or anything. You are getting everything shut down. And that really sucks, because I would prefer a prompt, and maybe I could fix that, but I'm too lazy. And I know MacBook is just like, nope, we want to keep you up to date. Turn off everything! Woohoo! Alright, let's go ahead and follow Ghastly here, but I'm going to pit this lap, box this lap, box this lap. Jeff, please! Box this lap! Nope.
Understood, stopping this lap.
So actually getting a pretty good toe off of Ghastly here. Haha. Dang it. Well, I'm now without a wing. So why don't we go ahead, get in, and we're going to finish up the practice here, actually. This is the end of the P1. So I can do that. And then I can tell my computer to stop turning off randomly.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
Doot. Here we go. Okay, that should be good. And I am back. And I can now see all of your chats again.
Our fastest lap is a 1:38.2.
Welcome back. Alright, so we are done with practice 1 here. We are just going to skip till the end of the race. There we go.
And with all the cars now over the line,
9th place, I'm not going to complain once again. In the medium tires, and I was only, what, 0.1 seconds off of the next person on mediums. And then we're not going to talk about Lewis Hamilton. He is a fucking champion. You were talking about my wheel while I was gone. Someone think of a pun. Wheel, I'll be fucked. That's nuts. I hope I can steer you guys into another discussion here, you know. But, you know, there's pretty much like, let's see what else we can do here. We're going to go on to practice 2. How do I delete someone else's stream? I don't know. I don't know whose stream you'd even want to delete, first of all. But, you know, that's your own thing. You know what you can do is you can unfollow. Oh, it's like this. It's pretty simple. What I do is I click on this button here. And then I just go to... Boom. And look at that.
Okay, let's talk about this track. We've done plenty of simulator running here, but nothing
Fat Caddington, I will see you in 10 minutes. You have been timed out.
to get as many laps as you can under your belt.
Boy, it's nice in here, isn't it? Let's... Ooh, that sucks. You know what they say? Go fuck yourself. Alright, so... Alright, so we're gonna... Well, okay. Yeah, but I can still drive. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I don't care. I'm not even gonna... we are gonna go drive out. We're gonna work on our ERS.
Green right now, so take a few laps to get the tires up to temperature. Try and
Oh man, I can't wait for Fat Caddington to come back into the stream. He's got, I'd say, about 9 minutes still, so he can just hold his fucking horses. I may or may not have received a text from him that may or may not have been a copy pasta of someone who may or may not have been calling me a little bitch. So, that's okay. Oh no. Fixed. I am out of control with my mod power. I will ban everyone. After you like, follow, and subscribe, and of course, comment as soon as you can. Don't forget to fucking smash that follow button, and if you can, feel free to donate whenever you'd like. God damn it. Okay, so you can't subscribe yet because I'm not an affiliate, but eventually you'll be able to. You can like it though, and I think that is pretty important. liking, or you're following me already, so you're already doing everything that you can really possibly do. Uh, who the what? Hey, Kyle, thank you for subscribing. Oh, I didn't mean to use your real name, but your name's Kyle, so sorry about that. Hopefully you liked the sexy overlay that showed up. Unfortunately, you are still banned, I believe, so good luck doing anything. I will talk to you in 8 minutes. Alright, let's do some good ERS management. And what that means is I have to not use my battery as much, but we have to have a good lap. So let's have some fun and see how that goes. So far, so good. Alright, just like that, we did very well. I am in P2, which isn't the best, because there's only 2 people on track. But not the worst time. We're going to continue on here, see if I can set at least a pretty decent time with the medium tires, and we will go on from there.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, you're in the top 10.
Wow. Alright, let's return to the garage here. Oh. Alright, so, yes, the line tells me how fast to go. It is a racing line. It tells me where I'm going to brake and when to brake, because I still don't know these tracks as well. I'm still getting used to basically playing driving simulators. You know, I've had a lot of interest in doing it for a while, and I finally got to, get everything set up, get the stream underway.
To focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
And so, the L1, L2, L3, those are just the laps that I was doing. Nothing special about them. It was just counting how many laps I was out. So it looks like I might have a very good time here, or at least a good grasp on the car. We're going to follow along here and as time progresses and see what we can do. I'm doing better than my teammate. Yeah, I mean, I guess, have I ever smelled a skunk and you're not sure if it's a skunk or someone smoking weed? Yes. I am going to say yes on that. I don't feel too happy about it. So, would you say that you smell a skunk right now? Well, it could be anything. Could be skunk, could be weed. Could be weed. I don't know. Alright, so let's go ahead. So let's look at the team objectives. We got Fast Sector 1, Fast Sector 2, which we're going to do during the qualifying program.
We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
And we are going to drink some water and stay hydrated. Don't forget to stay hydrated. It is very important. If you don't stay hydrated, you could have a kidney stone. You could have heat stroke in this cold weather. You could, you just get dehydrated, and it's not good. No one likes that. It's not the best.
1 minute 37.8.
Okay, so one of the other team objectives we have here is complete a lap with at least 2 different car setups during a practice session. So why don't we go ahead and change the car setup just a tad, a tidbit, a schmidgen, and then what we can do is see if how much of a difference it makes to our race as well. And if it sucks, then we put it back.
We're 19th in the speed trap, 184.4 miles per hour.
Fat Caddington is back, and well, it's fine. I don't know what to tell you. Whoa, language. Yeah, don't say live. You fucking... Ugh. This is a family-friendly... This is a family-friendly stream, and there's nothing you can do about it. Ugh. Anyways, why don't we go ahead here and we'll do a little bit of race strategy. Ooh, a weather change is expected during your practice program. Let's check out what the weather's going to look like. We got 10 minutes, so we're just going to fucking go it. We're going to send it right away. We're going to see what the fuck happens, and if not, then that sucks, but we'll have some fun. Let's do a drive out and do a little bit of a... Let's see. Let's just do a flying lap. I hope it's not raining. It's not raining. All right, here we go. Oh, it's raining. we're coming into the box. I thought we'd be fine. We're not going to be fine. But this is perfect that it's raining. Now we can practice our rain setup as well. So actually, you know what? I'm going to go out and just do one lap, and then I'm going to come in and see how the rain affects us. So I bought a new game. I didn't buy a new game. I re-downloaded an old game called Project Cars 2. And it's about 2 years old at this point. And I, for the life of me, could never get it to work on this controller. And I finally did by uninstalling and reinstalling the game. And that was it. So what I ended up doing was finally playing the game and getting everything all squared away. And they have, like, cool shit, like stuff I've never done, like NASCAR and IndyCar, like things that I thought were boring, and you know, I can maybe contend that they still are boring, but there's a lot more to it than going around. I mean, yes, you are just turning left the whole time, but it's a whole other type of strategy because you are drafting off of people. You are, you know, it's like you and 40 other people right next to each other, and that's it. Like everybody's within like bumper to bumper, a few inches away, just drafting. And yeah, it's a whole lot of everything really. Whoa. So we're gonna wait for it because now it's clearly gonna start raining soon. So I'm gonna go in the pits and just wait for it to kind of get full on sprinkly, and then I'm gonna come out with the intermediate tires, and we're gonna test out how the car handles in the rain.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage. Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
All right. Freaking Jeff. Yes, now you're getting it. Why are you British if you're F1? I don't understand the question because F1 has a majority of British people, I'd say, that watch it and enjoy it. Yeah, it's very much a European sport. In fact, if anything, people in America hate it. And that's why I like it. Alright, we're going to let the rain go a little bit here. Alright, now that it has been raining, we are going to, 1, 2, 3, we're going to turn up the car setup. We are going to turn the aero up a little bit, the aerodynamics. Front wing, rear wing. We were just trying to get as much grip as we can. It's all about them circles, you know? No treble. So...
Our best lap so far is a 1:37.8.
Being in the rain, too, I'm also going to turn the brake pressure down. That just makes sense to me. I have a tendency to lock up, and it's even easier to do in the rain. Alright, so those guys are out. We are going to go ahead and...
14th in the speed trap.
Goodness gracious, I don't care, Jeff.
7.6 miles per hour.
Let's see. I don't know if I want to do the race strategy in the rain. I think we're just going to focus on going to the track and trying to race in the rain. Switch the recommended compound. Yep, let's do it. Ooh, nice and rainy. Which is still scary because we're going across these high-speed corners essentially at the same speed, maybe like 20 miles an hour less. But 20 miles an hour less than 180 miles an hour is still a fucking shit ton of miles per hour. Have I asked Master the art of racing in the rain? No, I have not. Unfortunately, I don't own a dog. $160 miles an hour, that's like almost 180 miles an hour.
This light rain is going to be with us for a while now.
Thank you, Jeff. Think of all the miles. Ooh, getting a little squirrely on these corners. Woo! And I would drive 500 miles, and I would drive 500 more. I've definitely driven at least 500 miles on this game. I don't know if they actually have that stat, but it is one I want to know. Dumb. Let's try it again. Perfect. Alright, well, if this is going to divulge into 500 miles, that's fine with me. This corner right here is nuts. You are going flat out in the rain, 160, 170 miles an hour. You know, it's not. I would hate to. I mean, like, you know, it's funny because you have to go fast to get the downforce, but you don't want to go fast because you don't want to die. So it's like, I don't know. It's a double-edged sword. Yeah, this rain is not doing me any justice, or something like that. Thank you. You have fun as well. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for coming to the stream. Thanks for following me again. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that smash button. And don't forget to donate at streamlabs.com/juniornoodle, or you can just click on the button at the bottom of my channel, or you could just not donate to me. That's cool. I'm not a professional streamer yet, but feel free to. I mean, I will gladly take your money. Woohoo! Swipe right's good, you know that, right? Yeah, we're gonna get this road on the road. Hit that smash button hard. Woo! Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh. Alright, we're just gonna drift around until I go into a corner. There we go.
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Yeah, but then somebody wants to play Super Smash Brothers, and I'm like, okay, that's fine too. Alright. Let's go ahead and... I kind of want to skip this practice because honestly I don't give a shit about the rain at all. We can try it. Why not?
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 37.8.
No, nobody has ever said that. I like that. If they have said that, they weren't successful. I can tell you that.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up. Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
All right, not too bad. We got 3 more laps here left of the practice of the race program testing. I don't know, something like that. We'll basically continue on with that, get our research points, and then do one more practice, which is going to be a lot less shorter than this one. And then we will move on to qualifying, and then we will call it a day and do some racing tomorrow.
Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay.
When I click the thing on my wheel, what does it do? Well, there are a few different things. The big ones, though. Whoa. I want to see if I can recover this time first. Alright, so, one of the buttons, the ones that I'm clicking right now are just my shifter buttons up and down, one on the right side, one on the left side, and then just paddles on the back. Those are, you know, just shifting because this is a completely manual car, or I should say a sequential manual car. I don't have to use the clutch or anything like that, or use my shifting knob. The other buttons, I have a few on my wheel. The most important ones are when it's a dry race, one's called the DRS, the drag reduction system. And what that is it's a little, you have a wing on the back of your car that deals with all the downforce and sticks you to the ground, so you can actually go around corners and stuff. But in special circumstances, when you're going on straights and you have all this space and you don't have to worry about making any turns, you can use DRS, and you have to during practice and qualifying, you can do it whenever. During the race, you have to be behind somebody, and you have to be behind them by 1 second. It's a very strange, like, system, and basically it was basically designed because these cars are absolute trash, and you can't overtake in them without this. But anyway, the DRS system, when you're going down a straight, you enable it, and the wing actually comes up. So instead of doing any downforce, it basically lets the air straight through, basically allowing you to have a higher top speed at the, and you lose a lot of drag, and you basically just get to go really fucking fast. And it's one of the features they have in the car, and the other one that they have too is called ERS, which you can see that at the bottom of the screen, that little yellow, I guess, bar. And what that is the hybrid system. That is the battery that is used in basically to help out with the engine itself. It's a very cool thing. So you have to be adjusting it constantly throughout the race, basically saving up the energy, recharging it, and harvesting it. And then when you need to use it, you use it. And you change the settings and whatnot. And I usually do that from my wheel here. So that's another one. And yeah, that is the two pretty much most important things that I have to keep track of during the race. There's also things like the fuel mixture, which you shouldn't really have to change that much, but if you do run on a lighter fuel load, so you can kind of get faster in the beginning of the race, you do have to actually work on like actually taking care of that and managing that throughout the entire race by putting it onto like a lean fuel mode instead of like a rich one, things like that. Because in F1 you are not allowed any refueling, and that has been banned, so you have to get through the entire race on 1 tank of gas.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
But yeah, these conditions are just not the best. I really hope that I do not have to race in the rain, and I really hope that qualifying's not in the rain, or else this is going to be very sad. So let's go ahead and pit now.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
I think we're going to basically call this practice, and we're going to go on to the last one before qualifying. Then we'll be good to go. Alright. I'd say that was a pretty good practice, but with all this rain, there isn't really much else we can do. So, let's go ahead, skip to the end. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Because I don't expect it to end. No, not for practice 2. Let's do practice 3. Practice 3, it's going to rain in the beginning. Hopefully that clears up really quick, because I would just like to hurry up and actually practice and get my times in. One thing I haven't done yet, I have not raced a single time with the soft tires yet, the softest tires that you're given during this Grand Prix. So, well, thank you. I believe in myself too, but I believe in you too. In whatever ventures you may be going on, I hope for the best.
It's time time to remind
You can call me
ourselves of
Junior.
our
Yeah.
top three, who are Leclerc,
You can call me
Albon,
Nudes.
and
People have done
Kevin
that.
Magnussen. What an incredible practice session. The fun doesn't stop here, though.
Oh God.
Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
JN, I guess people have done that, but yeah, like just Junior. I mean, I know that one.
You put in a lot of time on the track today. Was there a reason for this? You left some body work out there on the track. Were you struggling for grip? Well, thanks anyway.
Onward. What time we got? We got 8:47. Good. Good. We should be. Yeah. So in career mode, you end up talking to the the reporters, and you basically answer questions that are like, oh, like, and they try to get you to like say stupid shit like, yeah, my car fucking sucks, and then and then you get your rep like, and your brand hates you, and then you could get fired off the team. So you have to be like conscious of that and basically write or say some good comments to these people. And in some cases, if you don't have enough rep or if you don't have enough like ranking, there are certain things you can't say which would potentially be good. So the only answers you can say are, yeah, this team fucking blows or whatever, and no one, it doesn't help anyone. So I just do no comment, and I'm not even gonna acknowledge that. But like my rep's pretty good with my own team, as you can see. There's a few. The ones at the bottom, Aston Martin, Ferrari, and Mercedes are the three. I'd say like the big three in real life, and those are the teams you strive to want to be with. But in my case, I'm going to take McLaren to the top by upgrading their car and just being fucking awesome, which is the overall plan. So, let's see. Now that we have R&D points, we are going to spend them and on some new parts. So what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of more aerodynamics, and we are looking at, let's see. So that was instant. Well, if I get more points, I can order some new things. They'll take 1 to 2 weeks, depending on how big they are as a part. But who knows? So let me go on to practice here and not fall asleep. This is the third practice, which, ooh, you know what? I just realized something. Before I do this, I'm gonna quit this. We're gonna go back into it. I want to give myself all the right engine parts. Right now, I've been kind of flying on old parts just because it's practice, and I don't care if they get used and worn out. But now that we're on the qualifying day, I want the best parts that I have. So it's one thing to kind of look at and think about when you're doing this. And then, this game also has, or in F1 in real life, is if you take new parts, if they run out or if they wear out and you try to get a new one, you get a grid penalty. You start the race five places down because you had to get a new transmission or something like that. It's very much you only get, I think it's 3 transmissions, or you get 1 transmission every 6 races. If you use a transmission earlier than that, you get a new one, you have to take a grid penalty. And same thing with, you only get 2 engines for the entire season, things like that. So it's all very
Might take a set of intermediates in
I don't know, it's just a lot to think about.
Okay, as you know, this is the third and final practice session of the weekend.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Program, and I strongly recommend we do just that. This is our last chance.
So basically, a grid penalty, yeah, it's wherever I qualify, and then wherever I would just start back somewhere even worse. And that's just how it goes. Yeah, qualifying will do that. So all we're going to try to focus on here is I really don't know. I'm not really too sure why I couldn't retire from the session. And then, oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm dumb. That's fine. I can do it before qualifying. So we're going to be fine. So we are just going to do this and that. But I do want to get my engine back on here. So actually, let's pretend this never happened either. Do that. So all I want to change is the engine. And I want to get that back out. And then I think we should be good. Anyways, here we are. Practice 3. Onward to qualifying. First time in practice 3. First time checking it out. Well, let's do this. Okay, so anyways.
Intermediate tyres are your best bet in the current conditions.
It's still raining, which kind of sucks. So we're going to pay attention to the weather here. See if it lasts for the rest of the practice. It looks like it's going to be at least 15 minutes, so that kind of sucks, but I really want it to dry up. Yeah, so right around the 30-minute mark it's going to. And I think at that point I'm probably going to, well, we're just going to go ahead and do that then. We'll just wait. Alright, so it should be ending in about 15 minutes, or I guess that's like 2 minutes in this sped up time. Alright. So it should be drying up here relatively quick. Perfect. It has now stopped raining. The track is dried up. We are going to go out and do a little bit of qualifying testing because we want to try to go for the best that we can and see how good our car is, see if it's really on pace for this race. So let's go ahead. Damn. Okay. So we apparently that is on pace to be in first place, even though Hamilton is ahead of us there. So I don't really believe that, but that is a very good time. So I think we are going to look very good for qualifying. Why don't I go ahead, return to the garage? Let's have some fun. Whew. Yeah, that was a very good time. Lewis Hamilton, though, is just killing it with that time. Yep, exceeded qualification or exceeded target. That's what I like to see. So we are going to actually call it. We are going to go into qualifying. Let's have some fun. So qualifying works in 3 rounds. Definitely not as long as practice 1, 2, and 3, but usually I think it's 12 minutes, 15, 12, and then 10 minutes each. And we won't be there for the whole time. But look at that. 1, 2, 3. My teammate's right behind me. Lewis Hamilton is just killing it with whatever he's on. So not much I can do there. But we're going to go ahead and get all of the new parts into the car now, and then we will be good to go. Do I sing? I do not sing. Sometimes I sing, but I don't sing in a professional manner. Etsy sings. And wherever they may be in chat, I would like to thank them for following. Alright, so... Oh, I'm going to be honest, I completely skipped that chat. I think it was... that's weird. Maybe Hamilton's on speed. You know, I don't know why I missed the joke, and I'm really sad that I did, but my reaction's now not the same that it could have been, and for that I am sorry. Thank you. All right. We are doing qualifying.
Welcome back to Sochi. We're about to be joining the action down in the pit lane as the cars get ready to embark on their qualifying runs. This is the kind of track that eats rear tyres for breakfast, or so I'm told by more experienced drivers than myself.
No matter how good a driver is at managing their throttle application to limit rear slip, they can't always overcome a car that's inherently bad at looking after its rear tyres. Here we have a lot of low-speed corner exits, which means a whole load of energy, heat and tyre wear.
All right. And of course, for anyone watching, if you just want to follow, go ahead and you can see that sexy overlay that shows up when you do it. I am very happy with that. It took me a whole 5 minutes to learn how to do it. It was very cool. Anyways, we are in qualifying. We're in Q1. Let's go ahead. I don't expect to have any issues with this track, but I also can surprise myself sometimes. So we are going to do one change to the setup before Parc Fermé because I do not like how high my arrow was. I was just doing that for the rain, and now that it's not raining, get that shit out of here. Perfect. We are good to go. Let's, well, actually, let's hold on just a bit here. I want to see everyone else kind of get on and see what their times are going to be. Make sure that I don't have to be going too hard here. I don't expect to be going too hard, but like I said. Ooh, 135 though. That is nice. Let's go ahead and get out there. Parc Ferme regulations are now in effect, which means I cannot make any changes as soon as I go out onto this track. Except for the front wing and anything else you just, I don't know, you can't do. We're doing a flying lap. Let's go. Ooh. Not a good entry, but we'll see how this goes. Cool, now I'm stuck behind Hulkenberg, but hopefully this will not affect my time too much. But I can just feel my downforce going away because he's right in front of me here giving me all that dirty air. And that's okay. Now he wants to get out of the way. Now he wants to go in the pits. Completely ruining my qualifying lap. And all we can hope for now is that I did alright. 6th place. Should be good. We're going to head on back into the garage.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
I can probably, if I go fast enough here and I get back into the pits, we can probably get out again for another lap if we really need to. And by probably, I mean absolutely. But I think we're going to be pretty good here in 6th place. That's just my thought here.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. Understood, stopping this lap.
All right. P6, 5 minutes left in Q1. I think I'm gonna call it. I don't want to go out again. I feel like it was a good time, and I don't know. I don't want to ruin it. I want to really. Do I want to take that chance? Is it possible that people could really overtake me that much in the last 5 minutes of Q1? Besides, absolutely. But we'll see. I will pay attention here. If this fucks up and if I made a mistake, that blows. But we're in 6th place. Save those tires, exactly. That's my plan here.
Our best lap so far is a 1:35.
I'm not going to go out again. I'll let other people go out. I don't think I'm going to be out in Q1 here, so we'll just let it be. Yeah, ended up in 7th. Good. And that's how you do that. Save your tires, continue on. Next up, I'm probably still going to do softs. I really want to do mediums and go out on mediums, but that's probably not going to happen. Alright. So, how do we want to do this? Let's go out. Let's go out first here. See how everyone does. Just kind of do a quick lap. If it rocks, then cool. If it doesn't, then we will try again at the end. But I am loving this track. The car's loving this track. Just a very good track for McLaren. I don't know. I think it's because of the downforce and just like the way that the high-speed corners are in Russia. But I have just been flying. So let's continue flying. It's a bold statement predicting P9. Also, no one saw that. Alright, so one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the ERS all the way down for this outlap. I don't know why they have it turned up. I mean, I understand why they have it turned up all the way by default, but that's not how this is going to go. So outlap, we're going to recharge. We're going to get as much energy as we can into the batteries, as much heat as we can into these tires. Really just kind of prepare ourselves for what I hope is a great lap. And we can take a look here at the tire temperatures, 210 degrees. We just kind of let that go for a little bit. Obviously, these straights don't really help, but these turns will. That's a lot of flexing in the tires, which causes a lot of heat and a lot of, well, a lot of grip in the end. Alright, we're coming near the end here, so I will throw on my hot lap ERS, and I will quiet down here while I do my lap. Ooh, not the best corner, but we got P1, so we're just going to hold on to that for a little bit. I think we're going to get on to Q3, no issues at all. So let's head on back into the head back on into the pits. P1, Q3. I am in position 1. I will be moving on to the third qualifying round, also known as Q3, where the top 10 people will be competing instead of the out of the 20. 10-4. 10-4. I'm going to let this person through as well. I don't know if they're on a hot lap. Well, if they are now, they're fucked. All right.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
All right. Whew. So we're beating Bottas, we're beating Hamilton, we're beating the 2 Mercedes, which I did not expect. Oh yes. Has anyone ever crashed into their own pit crew? It's definitely happened, and there are so many regulations now taken. But like hell, even like just 2 years ago, it wasn't like anything bad, but like he was taking off after a pit stop, and I basically ran over the guy's leg, which doesn't feel that good. But there's definitely been, I mean, like all of the pit crews now are required to wear helmets and like heavy duty shirts and like fire retardant, costumes and pretty much everything because of all the shit that went down back in the 70s, 50s, 60s. Was he laying down? No, it was more like the pit crews are on either side of him, and the tires are so wide that it basically clipped him on his way over. And it hit his leg, or his shin, I guess, his thigh, I don't know. They're big tires. Okay, so I am in first by quite a margin here. I don't know if I'm going to go out yet. Let's take a chance. If anyone takes beats my time, and actually, you know what? We'll do this 2 ways. I'm going to do a mid-session save just in case this backfires on me. But I think being in Q1 here that I'm going to be fine. Or sorry, in P1. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. Still first. All right, perfect. So we are on to qualifying 3, the final round before the race. This is going to decide my final position in this race. So now that we are into the shootout, we are going to do our best here to fucking kill it. So I'm going to go out and get 1 lap time first, just real quick with one of my used tires, and then I'm going to go ahead and do a nice fresh pair, which I am going to use at the end of the race and give ourselves a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of, oh, wait a sec, what the hell? I want to save these soft tires for the race, that's for sure. So what we're going to do is we're going to put on these 5% wear soft tires. And we're going to go out. Let's get a time.
All complete. Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
Alrighty. Where's the Scottish girl? You mean Claire, the interviewer? She is off making some mean, rude insinuations. Here we go. Q3, please pass me. I don't want to deal with you. There we go. Thank you, Norris. All right. Once again, get some heat into the tires. We got. We're gonna turn the ERS all the way down while we recharge the battery for this final lap. Or I guess not final lap, but our hot lap. Our first one. Let's go ahead. And the other thing too, I mean, I know I am doing the normal back and forth to heat the tires, but being that this is Russia, those tires are going to be hot real quick anyways. Not because of the temperature, because of the high-speed corners. I am going to fucking send it. Here we go. Nudes is going to send it right now. Here we go. We're about to get this road on the road, and we are going to fucking get into P1. P1! P1 is what we're going for, so let's do it. Ooh. Probably not going to be the best time with that little hiccup, but we will see. We still got first. That's hilarious. All right, so we are in first, and that's good, and that was with all those mistakes. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back to the garage. We're going to wait till the end of the probably maybe last 3 minutes. We're going to go out, and we are going to try to make sure that that time does not get beaten. Russian corners can't melt steel beams. Ooh. Too soon. All right, so... I know, Jeff. Thank you. I'm also going to get a new racing chair because this one hurts my back after a long time, and well, that doesn't help anyone. And I would like to continue streaming, but that's kind of an issue when my seat is causing the back problems. So we'll get that straightened out. Don't worry. Oh, I guess I could sit up like this. Use my abs to keep myself upright. I don't like this, though. If I step back a little bit, though. This still sucks. I want to slouch. Yeah, I was trying to figure out a way to do this, but yes, engage my core. I know. The issue is that This desk is pretty much where it is, and I've never really changed like this setup before. Oh wow, we have to wait for the other guy to get in first. Anyways, um, yeah. So what's weird about this and the way the wheel works is um, it's so heavy duty because I do you're steering around a lot. This is actually clamped to the desk, um, and like it. I mean, it comes with it. That's how it is on the wheel. So basically, the only way to really do this would be to either get a bigger desk, get a personalized stand for this, which is probably something I'm looking into. Um, Raise the whole damn desk. No, I don't think that's a possibility. I a lumbar pillow on the chair, maybe better. At least that might help. The issue is, it's like right now, I'm actually kind of slouched. The only reason I'm really slouching, now that I think about it, is because the wheels are so far back into the wall here. But I can't push the pedal, and I can't push the pedal forward because when you push down on it, it just pushes it back into the wall. So that is something that I could look into. What I could do is I could put something behind the pedals and then bring the pedals. Yeah, wood block behind the pedals, maybe something like that. Basically, bring it a little closer, and then I can sit up, and the pedals could be right there. But like, basically, I'm slouching right now because of where the pedals lie. You got $5 towards a GoFundMe to get it. Well, I'll tell you what, you can donate right now. Just go ahead in the channel there, and you can click the Donate Now button and give me some money. I'm just saying, it all exists. You can't subscribe to me yet, but you can still give me money. So, anyways, why don't we go ahead here? What do we got? How long we got left? We got 3 minutes left. I've been talking too much. We got to hurry up and get out. We're going to go on some fresh softs.
Great job. We're much higher up the field than we expected to be.
And we are going to... Let's just drive out. Let's do this.
We're ready.
I'm also looking to get a new webcam. I bought these, like, they were just cheapo things I bought from Meyer. Microsoft HD webcams. And they're good, but, like, you can kind of tell they're grainy. They're not exactly what I'm looking for, at least for a decent webcam. It's great if I'm talking to, like, my mom through Skype, but when I'm sending out actual HD data here, I'd prefer that it's a little more... well-formed, and my plan eventually is to get a real green screen behind me, and that's not too much. P4 or bust? Heck yes. P2 or bust. Once again, let's get some heat into the wheels, keep that ERS down, get that recharging going. Really just kind of taking it very easy on this outlet. I'm already P2, you're right. But as some of us may know, the last 2 or 3 minutes of qualifying are some of the most hectic, and just I don't know the best way to describe it. Basically, anything can happen. It says I'm in P2 now, but now that the track has been, like, pretty much heated up from all the other cars, and everybody's has been out on track, this is a whole nother ball game once they all go out and do their final lap. And that's what we're going to do here. So I'm going to get warmed up. We are heading into our final lap right now. Let me turn on the ERS, and I'm going to be quiet while I work on my final lap.
Just 30 seconds left in the session.
Ooh,
Fantastic. You've got
pole position. That's how we do it. We are going to be starting off the race tomorrow
And with
very,
qualifying complete,
very well.
let's review our top
Oh
three
man,
today.
look at that. We beat Bottas by
With qualifying wrapped up, we now
0.8
have our
seconds or
grid
so.
lineup for the big race
Whew.
tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
We're going to be starting on the softs tomorrow. We're going to have a good time. I think there is going to be a little bit of rain near the end of the race, so that's going to be a little, well, it's going to be a little something. We'll figure out how that's going to go. So my plan is tomorrow, I'm in first. I just want to stay out ahead. I got to do my best to see what we can do there. The other thing is DRS does not kick in for the first two laps. So hopefully in that time where people aren't going to be, I basically have to try to get that 1 second gap out, and then I don't have to worry about it, and I can just kind of do some smooth sailing until then. Also, thank you for the follow, Lucas91. I really appreciate it. So we are done with this. Let's see. So, tomorrow, Thursday, right around 7 p.m. Eastern, we are going to do the Grand Prix. Let's go ahead and...
Well done. Very solid results. You're looking good for the race.
Let's see here. Take a quick peek at our R&D tree. There are a few things that I just want to... Oh, I don't know if I can. Well, we can do that. Alright, so practice is done, qualifying is done, and unfortunately, Lucas, thank you again for following, but yeah, I'm coming to the end of my stream for the day. I'll tell you what though, let's go ahead and, let's see. Let's go ahead and raid someone. As you guys may or may not know, I do love Mario Maker and watching people do Super Mario Maker. And actually what we're going to watch is someone who's doing a Super Mario Bros. 3 speed run right now. So let's go ahead and raid him, have a little fun, watch his stream. And again, thank you guys. I will see you tomorrow at pretty much right around the same time, 7 p.m. for a great race in Russia. Thank you guys. Oh, getting the raid ready. Forgot about that part. Here you go. Getting the raid. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Oh my god, raid!